Hello, my name is Kristin. I am a wife and a mama to 4 girls, a nurse practitioner by trade, and a professional network marketer. I'm a 7-figure earner in the industry and just here recently and this year made a transition to a new company called Velovita. So today I'm going to be going over and training you on the Velovita Compensation Plan. Now this is going to go fast, and if you have questions, make sure you reach out to the person who sent this to you and ask those questions. However, if you want to see the full compensation plan, I'm going to link it in the comments below. So go ahead and click that. You're going to see the same images that you can see in this video, so that it's going to be referencing that compensation plan as we go through. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's talk first about how we get paid. We get paid for 2 main activities. The first one is sharing our amazing products. If you want to know more about the products, there's a lot of great videos on my channel. You can learn all about each and individual product that we have and all the different verticals in biohacking. So we are rewarded for gathering customers. The second way we get paid in Velovita is we are rewarded for building a team and training that team on how to be successful in network marketing. So we're going to go over both of these things. Our compensation plan is a dual compensation plan, which means that if you just want to gather customers, you can be paid well on gathering the customers. If you just want to team build, you can be paid well on just team building. But the majority of people do a little bit or a lot of both. And so I'm going to share with you them separately, but just know you can either do them one or the other, or you can do them both. So let's first talk about customer gathering. Here at Velovita, we are paid 5 ways on customer gathering. I'm going to talk about 4 of them because the 5th one, if you see there at the bottom, is your customer volume is duplicated and added to the lesser leg of your business. So we're going to cover how you get paid on that in the compensation plan training about team building. So first, on our retail roadmap, we are paid 5 ways on our customers. The first way is a 20% commission on our customer business volume. So for example, if you bring in 5 new combo customers, which totals about 100 business volume for those combo customers, you're going to get 20% of that business volume. This has no effect on how much they paid for the products. There's a volume attached to each one of our boxes. And with 5 customers, that equals $100. In addition to that, you also receive a $20 commission per box sold. So on average, a combo is 3 boxes of different products. So you're receiving $20 commission on each box times 5 customers, that's $300. So not including our monthly bonuses, which we're going to show, which is number 3 and number 4, you are receiving $400. Now we are paid weekly. If you bring in these 5 customers on combo packs within a week, you're going to get paid on that. Our week ends Sunday night at midnight Eastern Standard Time. You're going to be paid on that a week from the following Friday. So about 10, 11 days later. What's great about our customer commission is you receive these you receive these weekly basis. Now, our monthly commissions that we receive on customers are our Strive for 5 and our e-commerce bonus. Strive for 5 is when you bring in 5 or more customers that have at least 1 box within a calendar month, and they're not discounted customers, so just full price customers. But if you bring in someone with 2 boxes or 3 boxes and you have 5 of those, it is doubled or tripled. So in this example, where you have 5 new combo or 3 box orders within a calendar month, you would receive a $150 Strive for 5 bonus, and that is paid out monthly. Our e-commerce bonus is if you have 5 or more customers going through VFill, which is our auto ship template. These customers have 1 box each, it's $100. 2 boxes each, it's doubled. 3 boxes each, it's tripled. These are all unlimited. So in this example, if you had these 5 customers on their 2nd month and they have their auto ship template turned on, you're going to get $300. So to sum this all up, if you're a customer gatherer, you bring in 5 combo customers in a calendar month that are new, you're going to make $400 in weekly commissions. And then you're also going to get a $150 monthly bonus by achieving that Strive for 5 with 3 box orders from 5 customers. If those customers 2nd month turn on their auto ship and they run through our auto ship or VFill template, you're going to get $400 on their product commission, and you're going to get it on your weekly commissions. and you're going to get a $300 monthly bonus for having those 5 customers with 3 boxes on auto ship template. $100 times 3 box orders, you're getting a $300 bonus, making $700 on a 500 business volume worth of product. That is truly amazing. You are making over 100% commission on the business volume with our product commission when you maximize your bonuses. There are trackers in our back office as a member that you can scroll through so you can keep track and see exactly which customers are ordering through our report systems. And if you need help with that once you're a member, or if you are a member, just reach out to your sponsor and ask them to walk you through where to find those reports. Now, let's talk about team building. When it comes to team building, there are multiple ways we get paid. As you can see, there are 7 different ways. We're going to start at the beginning with when you bring in your first members, and then we're going to talk through each one of the ranks. So again, if this is confusing or too much, please do not hesitate to stop, rewind, and go back to the part that you need to reference to understand the next concepts. And the reason that I say that is because when I was looking at this company, I think my mentor spent 3 weeks re-explaining this compensation plan. It is simple once you understand it, but sometimes the concepts are a little bit challenging to wrap our brains around because it is a one-of-a-kind compensation plan that is incredibly generous. And I had to keep thinking to myself, are they really paying us this much money? This doesn't make sense. And it really does. It really is that. Okay, so let's start. When you join as a member, you partner in at one of our packs. We have 4 levels of packs. We have the apprentice pack, which is 100 business volume, the promoter pack, which is 200 business volume, the influencer pack, which is 400, and the ambassador pack, which is 800 volume. So as you can see, if you partnered in at the apprentice or the promoter level, you are getting a 10% referral bonus when you bring in new partners into your business. These are members or business builders, ambassadors. There's lots of different names. We call them members because you are a member of our Velovita family. Now, here's the thing. At 10% commission, that's great. But wouldn't 15 or 20% be better? Well, maybe you didn't sign up with the influencer or the ambassador package. So a lot of companies, you're stuck where you come in. In this example, this tracker is in your back office when you partner in. This person partnered in with 277 business volume. So they came in as a promoter with maybe a couple extra products. But if you notice, there is a 8-week grace period. So you see upgrade period ends January 29th. So this person has time to either make personal purchases or customers that order through their link, their referral link, will move that needle from promoter. Once they get to 400 business volume, they then move to a influencer. Now, if your time expires, as you can see, the upgrade period has expired for this person is now stuck at the influencer pay rank. There are some ways that you can get around that. Ask your sponsor if you are in the business and you are expired, you want to become an ambassador. There are some tricks to doing that. However, in general, this person will now get 15% referral bonuses for life with Velovita. So the goal is, before you are expired, is to, if you come in as a promoter with 200 business volume, is to add 600 customer volume or personal purchases by the time that expires, so that you can take advantage of full referral bonus commissions. Now, when I bring in, I am an ambassador level, for example, is actually a screenshot of mine here. When I bring in a new promoter at 200 business volume, I will receive a 20% commission on that new promoter who signed with me. That's $40. But you see below, it says double up, double down. I would actually get 40%. So how does that work? Well, in order to achieve double up, double down, you sign a member. We have 2 legs of business. We are a binary compensation plan. We're going to talk a little bit more about that right away here next. When you sign a member onto your right team and you sign a member onto your left team, so we only have 2 legs of business, a right team and a left team. Within 7 days of each other, and this is a screenshot of the tracker below, As you can see, this person has 3 days, 13 hours, and 37 minutes to sign someone onto their left team. If you complete this, the 2 people that are lit up in green and anyone that you signed up in between them is double commission on their welcome bonus. In addition to that, if you sign up the second person, whatever month you sign up the second person, so let's say you sign up someone November 30th, and you sign up a second person on the other leg, they both have to have at least one of these packs. So apprentice, promoter, influencer, ambassador, or they can custom their own, but they need to come in with a pack. On December 1st, you're double up, double down qualified for the entire rest of December. So you will receive double commissions on new welcome packs, whether you sign up 10 more people, 20 more people, 50 people, all of those commissions are doubled and you're receiving 40%. Now, this is a huge chunk of money. If you sign up a new ambassador and you are double up, double down, and you are an ambassador, that means you're getting 40% of their 800 business volume pack. You're getting $320. That is a lot of money just on the sign up. That doesn't include the other ways that we are paid in our compensation plan. So it's very important every single month to make sure that you are signing up a new member on your right team and a new member on your left team within 7 days of each other at the beginning of the month, so you can be double up, double down for an entire year and maximize those compensation bonuses. Okay, so let's talk about unilevel versus binary. In a unilevel, your goal is to bring in as many members as you can. And every time you sign a new member, they go next to the other person. Well, in a binary plan, here is you at the top. You want to sign one member on your right team and one member on your left team. When you do that, you will see this widget below. If you have an active account, which means that you've ordered at least one box of product or a tune, counts too, within 4 weeks, you are active for 4 weeks with each order or customer order. Customer can keep you active. They can't make you active. You need to place your own personal order to activate your account. And then after that, your customers can keep you active. And you have signed a new member on your right team and a new member on your left team. You will see this check mark saying qualified. Each time that you sign a new member, when you're getting started, you will see these turn green. If you live in the United States, in order to be a fully active associate is what we called when you are binary qualified, or you have a member on your right team and a member on your left team and everyone's active, you also need 3 customers with at least one box. And that is a United States rule. If you are international, this does not apply to you, but I highly recommend adding some customers anyways for a good rounded business. So in a unilevel plan, you'll see here that when you sign people up, they just go next to each other. In a binary plan, you want to be intentional about signing up one on your right team and one on your left team. After that, in a unilevel versus a binary, your next person that you bring in is going to be a choice. Do you want to build your right team or do you want to build your left team? Well, when you partner into Velovita, you've been added to a team community by your upline. So in this example, the upline has added you to the leg that is orange. So in my example, it is my right team, okay? So your upline has placed you on the right community of her business. So anytime she adds a new, or he adds a new member to the right team, they are going to appear as volume and spillover. You will not be able to see these members. You'll see a placeholder that says spillover in your binary tree. You cannot identify them. You can see if they're growing a team. You'll be able to see other people. In fact, this other little guy down here in the bottom right would say spillover as well. And you will get paid on these people that your sponsor or anyone else in the right community has placed on their right leg, which includes you. So they are getting paid on these members, and you can get paid on these members. So you have your right member in, your right member is the orange one, and you're getting ready to sign 3 more people. You made a Facebook post and everyone was like, oh, I want in on that. And so you continue to build, in this example, your left community. So the red person who came in first now has your 3rd member the yellow person as spillover underneath them. And the green person is spillover underneath them. And the blue person is spillover underneath them. So in binary, you can see what a benefit it is to be in first, to go ahead and even if you're not sure if you want to build a business, to go ahead and get your spot. Because imagine if you had partnered in underneath all these spillovers, then you would be under these people instead of them under you. And you get paid on these people with cycle pay. Now, cycle is a term that we use here. Cycle is how you get paid on your volume. This is infinitively levels deep. So there are no levels in this. You get paid on this, whether these people come from your own sponsorship, whether they're your personally sponsored, or whether they're 100,000 levels below you. You get paid on these individuals, whether you recruited them or whether someone in the community above you placed them on the community or the shared leg with you. You also are able to bless the people who partner with you by sponsoring into the leg of business that they are in. Just like the red individual has 3 sponsored members that you brought in placed underneath them, they will see spillover. So every time that you have 200 business volume on one leg and 400 business volume on the other leg, and it does not matter right leg or left leg, I'll show you that in the next example. It could be 200 on the left, 400 on the right. It could be 400 on the left and 200 on the right. Just depends which leg happens to be greater during that week period and which team happens to be lesser in the other. So every time you have that volume, you will get 1 cycle, which is $30. Now remember, this is paid on people that you didn't even know or you don't know that are in your leg of business, and it's paid infinity levels deep. Okay, I'm going to show you some numbers. Again, if this is confusing, just pause this part of the video so that you can look this over. So this is our leadership qualifications for the level of associate. The level of associate means you have an active team member on your right team, you have an active team member on your left team, and you yourself are active. Okay, that simply means that a box has been bought or sold to a customer through your replicated site within 4 weeks. And every 4 weeks, you can have your auto ship turned on to go again. Now, 1 cycle, like we talked about, is 200 business volume and 400 business volume. It pays you $30. And you can see how, if you look down all the way down to the bottom of this, 50 cycles is 10,000 business volume and 20,000 business volume. Again, 400 times 50 is 20,000. 200 times 50 is 10,000. That would pay you $15,000. But think about this, 20,000 of that volume could be from spillover. And you're getting paid on 10,000 in volume, $1,500, infinity levels deep, not including all the other ways that we get paid. Now, what happens if there's carryover? Let's say you partner into a business and you bring in a massive team builder, and that person is building bigger than the 200 and 400 volume that you can keep up with. Well, what ends up happening is there's spillover. So in the first example, compare 1 cycle at the bottom to the 1 cycle at the top. You have 200 business volume on your left team. You have 5,000 business volume on your right team. You will still continue to get paid $30. But that 5,000 business volume will roll over to the next week and it will become banked volume. And you will have 4,600 BV to start your week off before the week even begins because you were not paid on this volume. In fact, you can accrue up to 5 million in business volume as rollover before it just flushes down to 5 million. The only way that this volume disappears, you are either paid on the volume through cycle pay, or you deactivate. You don't have an order process from a personal order or from a customer order within 4 weeks. You will deactivate and that volume will flush to zero as soon as you, and remember, customers can keep you active, but they cannot make you active. So when you go in and place an order for 1 box to reactivate your account, your volume will continue to accrue from the moment that you place that order. So in the next example, 400 business volume, and we're looking at the 2 cycles. In this instance, in this example, the left team has 50,000 business volume. Well, you're going to have 49,200 business volume because 800 would be pulled from that big leg, and that's going to roll over to the next week. So the next week, this person would start with 49,200 business volume in their left team and 0 volume in the right team, and $60 would be added to their commission check for the following Friday. Again, here is another example. In this example, we're looking at 5 cycles. They have 1,000 business volume on their left team and 500,000 business volume on their right team. Well, 2,000 of that is going to be removed. So they're going to have 4,980,000 volume to roll over to the next week and to continue to accrue. Again, I know that this is a lot of information, but what I want you to gather from this is that in the example at the bottom, the person who has 500,000 business volume in their right team, they need to have an active member in that team. Remember, they need to be associate to be paid on that. We're going to talk more about how to level up and get paid even more in these examples, but they are able to sponsor into their left leg and create a community of spillover volume for their members and build that cycle pay from 1,000 to 2,000 to 10,000 to 20,000. And eventually they may catch up to that volume. If they bring in a big leader, they work hard enough, and they're going to be able to capitalize on all that spillover volume from their upline by building in their weak leg. The benefit to having volume spill over for you and for your people is it maximizes your paycheck and allows you to build one solid community leg within your team of your people that you personally sponsor and help that team grow and flourish. And you'll be exponentially rewarded. As you can see, the check jumps exponentially as that weak leg grows. So I hope that that makes sense. Again, if you have questions, reach out to your sponsor and they can answer more questions for you. Okay, so that is cycle pay. This is infinity levels deep, and it includes your spillover. We have a 7-level check matching. Now, this check matching, it is only for the people that you have personally sponsored and that they have personally sponsored. So this comes from that unilevel chart that we talked about at the beginning. So even though you have your individuals that are placed, and I'm going to pull up the graphic again so you can see, even though you have your individuals here, we're going to be looking at the unilevel part of our compensation plan. They will be stacked down your business legs. Okay. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, they are all your personally sponsored frontline people, the people that went through your website and joined. They are going to be positioned in a binary tree, either down a left team or a right team. They can be thousands of levels deep, but because you personally sponsored them into the leg of business, they are your level 1s. Okay, so those people we see here at the top. When you are at the first leadership level, you are getting 5% check matching on your personally sponsored. As you get bigger and you recruit or you rank up through the ranks, that commission goes from 5%, 6, 7, 8, 9% at our top rank here at Velovita. The people that they sponsored. So I personally sponsored Anna. Anna sponsored Bob. Bob would be my level 2 member. I would receive between 4 and 8% from star to 5-star. Your level 3s, your level 2s, your level 1s, and so on and so forth. To be paid 7 levels deep, you do need to be at our top rank of 5-star in the company. And this is cumulative. The other thing that is important to know about this is if you have a level 2 person who has deactivated their account, they're not currently doing the business, your level 3 person will move up into that spot as long as that person is deactivated. If they come back and they reorder, they activate their account again with a single box order, that person will move back into that 2nd level spot, and then your 3rd level spot will then go back to that position. So there is what we call compression within our 7-level check matching. The next way that we get paid is the lifestyle bonus. This goes along again with the ranks, with star being our first leadership level. We're going to talk about that in the next slide. All the way to 5-star, you will get this check every week that you maintain that rank. So if you happen to be a rock star On this week, you're going to get a $500 check. And next week you hit Superstar, you're going to get a $1,250 check added to your commission. If the following week you fall back to Rockstar, don't worry. You are going to be receiving a $500 check. So you will get the bonus of the rank that you are each and every week. So yes, when you are a 5-star, you are getting $10,000 for a 4-week month, more if it's a 5-week month, right? You're getting a $10,000 a week lifestyle bonus. We do not believe in car programs here. We do not want to get you stuck into a lease of a car that you do not want or you cannot afford. So instead, we just put extra money onto your check. Whether you use that for a vehicle and make it a car bonus yourself, use it for grocery money, use it to put kids through college, or you pay off your mortgage, that is completely up to you. Velovita just gives extra money into your checking account or your business account every single week that you maintain those ranks. We also receive Velovita social tokens for doing income producing activities, bringing in new customers, maintaining our rank or hitting new ranks. And those are social tokens that you can use to purchase your product for free. So I have a box of brain right here. I have Velovita social tokens. I can spend my Velovita social tokens and I get my product completely free of charge every single month by maintaining my rank. At the level of Rockstar, which is what I am, I'm getting, I think, $200 a week. I don't know. I'll have to do another. We'll put up the flyer in the comments here, but you can go look at it. I get hundreds of dollars a month to use on free product for myself or to send out samples to potentials. So I'm able to use those VSTs to build my business. Okay. All right, let's talk about rank advancement because everybody's probably wanting to know, how do I get those lifestyle bonuses? How do I get that check matching? So we're going to go over it right now. So this is the leadership qualification. You can find this in our full compensation plan. It will be linked below. At the leadership rank of star, you have become associate, which means that you have at least one member who is active and qualified on each leg for associate. Well, at the level of star, if you notice, you have an associate, which means that you have personally sponsored someone and they have personally sponsored one on the right and one on the left, and everyone is active. So everyone has purchased at least one box of product within the last 4 weeks. In addition to that, you have completed 10 cycles of volume within a week, which is 2,000 business volume on the lesser leg or the lesser community and 4,000 business volume on the stronger community. So at a minimum, you are receiving a $300 cycle paycheck. You are also getting 12% commission 3 levels deep on royalty check matching, and you're receiving a $125 lifestyle bonus. And that is on top of all the other ways that you heard that we got paid earlier in this video. The maximum weekly commission check that you can receive from cycles, which includes spillover from your upline, and it is infinity levels deep, is $6,000 a week. These are weekly checks that we're talking about here. When you hit the rank of star at the time of recording this video, you are in the top 100 of our entire company in over 70 countries. There's a lot of room for growth here. The next rank we're going to talk about is All-Star. All-Star, if you notice in here, here is the associate. For All-Star and beyond, you need to have not just one associate on your right and your left team, but you need to have personally sponsored an associate and then a second one on each leg of business. Now, you could have 15 or 20. That's okay. It could be your mom, who was the first person who joined you, and then, I don't know, 3 months later, somebody else. As long as for example, let's say your mom is the red associate, as long as she maintains the rank of associate, she will qualify you for your rank month after month after month. You then need to complete 25 cycles. 25 cycles is 5,000 and 10,000 business volume on your legs, regardless of which way it goes, right leg stronger or right leg weaker. So at a minimum with that cycle, you are doing at least $750 a week in cycle pay. And remember, 10,000 of this could come from spillover or from rollover volume. Isn't that crazy? In addition to that, you're getting 18% royalty check matching over 4 levels deep, and you're receiving a $250 lifestyle bonus in addition to Velovita social tokens for a free product. The maximum that you can receive at this level is $12,000 on the cycle pay alone. not including all the other ways that we get paid. That is a weekly check of $12,000 a week with a maximum of 400 cycles. Now, we're going to go to Rockstar. So at the level of Rockstar, you will see that you still need to have 2 personally sponsored associates on your right team, 2 personally sponsored associates on your left team. They can be the same ones that you had all the way back at the beginning. The first 4 people you brought in could be your associates. You then need to have an all-star in your organization. But if you notice, it does not say that that all-star has to be personally sponsored. So in this example, you'll see that our orange personally sponsored associate on the right team happens to also be an all-star. That is fine. This orange person can be an associate for this, and it can be an all-star. So that one person can be qualifying for both of those parts of the rank. But in this example, your mother brought in an all-star and it is in her right team. It is not personally sponsored to you. This person would be your level 2, but they still qualify as long as they're in the correct leg of business. You also need to have 50 cycles, which is 10,000 business volume on the lesser leg, 20,000 business volume on the greater leg. Doesn't matter if it's the right team or the left team, which means at a minimum, you're making $1,500 a week in cycle pay, up to $27,000 a week in cycle pay, which includes spillover and rollover. So volume from your upline or volume from previous weeks that has rolled over is included in this volume. You are then also given a royalty check matching bonus up to 5 levels deep of a cumulative 25%, as well as a $500 lifestyle bonus every single week. And you're getting Velovita social tokens for free product every single week that you maintain your rank at Rockstar. Superstar, again, you'll notice you have your 2 associates, and now you need 4 all-stars. Well, one thing that is really great about this is you have your all-star from your previous rank, and you have your mom's on her level 2. Now, if your mom also happens to get all-star, that's not going to count as a new one. They need to come from separate sponsorship legs of business. So in this example, our second associate happens to hit all-star, and then you have another one. Now, you do need to have, in my graphics, I didn't want to make them too small, you need to have 4 separate all-star legs anywhere in your right team and anywhere in your left team. They can be personally sponsored to you, or they can be 1,000 levels deep. It does not matter, as long as you have 4 on each team. You have a minimum of 150 cycles, which is a minimum of $4,500 weekly, up to $54,000 as a maximum in cycle pay, which includes rollover from previous weeks of business or spillover from your upline community. And you're getting 33% commission 6 levels deep on top of that, and $1,250 lifestyle weekly bonus. Again, this is a weekly check at the level of superstar. We currently have 2 superstars that have ever hit in Velovita at the time of this recording, which means there is a ton of open space for you and your team to come in and be the top earner. So the last rank in our company, which we currently do not have anyone at the level of 5-star, is our 5-star. And as you notice, those 4 all-stars or new people need to hit the rank of Rockstar. So it can be the same people that you had before that have moved up to the Rockstar rank over time. You need 500 cycles, which is a minimum of $15,000 a month and a maximum of $120,000, a week. These are weekly checks. Now, when you accomplish this, this is the only time when you max out weekly cycle pay at the level of 5-star, the company will actually give you a position above your current position that hits 5-star so that you can go build out another leg of business if you like. However, no one has yet to do that, so I hope that you are the first if you're watching this video. You, in addition to your $15,000 to $120,000 weekly cycle paycheck, you are also getting 42% check matching, cumulatively 7 levels deep, and a $2,500 weekly lifestyle bonus. So there is an incredible opportunity to become a 6-figure or 7-figure check earner in this company. The next way that we get paid when you are a 5-star level member is if you maintain 5-star for 6 out of 12 weeks in a quarter. There is a volume share pool, which all that volume is added together and then divided amongst the 5 stars, and this will pay out quarterly. This is a bonus for all the 5 stars. So whether this box of brain is sold in my team or not in my team, when I am receiving this quarterly share of volume, I will get a percentage of this volume, even if it was sold in a completely separate team in Tokyo. I will still be rewarded for that. This helps encourage the team and all of the top leaders to work together, as they are all rewarded for the global volume that the company does. And finally, we have a happy retirement. When you have been active and qualified for 5 years and 1 day, you can put your position on retirement and you will receive 100% of what your team is accomplishing. You're not required to, there's no requirements. You don't have to be on any Zooms. You don't have to be on any businesses. You don't have to go and continue to recruit. You can put yourself on a beach and enjoy your retirement at the check level that your team is producing. And if you want to come back in, you can just take your position off of retirement and come back and continue to build. So that is our compensation plan. I hope that this was helpful in clarifying some things. If you have questions, please reach out to the person who shared this video with you and ask them to connect you to an expert. And if you are just finding Velovita for the first time, let me be the first one to introduce you to Velovita. Feel free to follow any of my links and learn a little bit more. I have lots of videos on product as well as complete overviews on how to purchase as a member or as a customer. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.